Konnichiwa, Miami Gamers, Jeremiah, the anime boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today, guys, we're gonna investigate with Keqing, and Sean is gonna call us too. So, game starter! We're gonna go to Genshin Village, Paimon, Everglades, push over to One Village for a good meal. There, you happen to be Shanli, who is deep in thought. You accompany her to look for a new equipment in order to help her win the Masterful Ship competition. Oh, we're gonna talk to Grandma. Granny Wilson, is that her name? Well, was the last time I talked to her? Was it like last year? I don't remember.
Hi, Granny. We need your help with something. Are there any old books around Xinqiue village? You know, from a really long time ago?
Oh, looking for ancient texts, are we? Let me think. There is an old warehouse over there, property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Many books are stored inside, those that they have no room for at home. In fact, their youngest comes over this way to read sometimes.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild's youngest? You must be talking about Xinqiue.
Oh, what? My Game Boy #1? I mean 2.
I didn't know they had a warehouse here. Let's go take a look.
Is Chongyun there too? I want to see my Game Boys. I'll be mad if I don't see my Game Boys. Oh.
I'm being robbed!
That's not Xinqiue.
It came from that direction. Come on.
Well, we're attacking. Go, Gooba! Burn them to death! Please, bitch! Okay, that's 1 down, that's 2 down, and that's 3 down. Hey, where's my boyfriend?
I've come here to clean the book warehouse plenty of times before, but this is the first time I've run into these crooks.
Oh, look at Goomba. What are you looking at? Hey, come back!
Are you alright?
I am, thanks to all of you. Hey, wait a minute. You're the traveler, aren't you? And you're with... Lady Keqing. An honor. Truly an honor.
We'll try not to take up too much of your time. I understand that this book warehouse is the property of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Could you advise whether we might find any text relating to the stove god in this collection?
The stove god? I heard that's the Lord of Geo, right?
No.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. A friend of mine who conducts research mentioned it once before. We use stoves for cooking, and stoves are built from rock. Some people think that the stove is a gift from the Lord of Geo. And that's why they call him the stove god.
Seems logical enough. But do you have any books on the topic?
I'm sorry. I'd have to ask the young master about that.
Any questions?
Yeah, Game Boy, there you are!
Hey, it's Chongyun.
Oh my god, they bouquet! Oh my god, I didn't know that!
Hello, one and all.
My favorite! Wait, we get to read from this thing? That's the first time. The young Chongyun was born declared assassin. He traveled the land, worked to exorcise demon. He is the honest and serious lad by nature and is both hardworking and pursuing, never shirking from any sort of hardship. However, he has one problem that no amount of work can solve, and that is the praying spirit he was born with. This praying spirit is capable of repelling demons to a point where Chongyun has never had a light to finger to stop them. As a result, he has almost never seen a demon in his life. This troubles Chongyun greatly, of course, because seriously, what is it has never again to exercise before. He's seen a ghost before in his hangout event. I remember that.
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
My babies! My babies!
I was bored with nothing to do, and thought I'd come out this way for a bit of reading. And then I thought, why not bring Chongyun along too?
Oh, you two on a date!
Yes, I'm just along for the ride, really.
I see the Yuheng Keqing is with you. Whatever brings you here must surely be a matter of grave importance.
Master Xinqiue, if I may be so bold, do you happen to know if there are any texts on the subject of the stove god among this collection?
Since I personally selected which volumes to store here, I do have some recollection of their contents. If my memory betrays me not, there is one volume among them called Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, which mentions the stove god.
Might I take a look?
Certainly. If it pleases my lady, I shall lead the way. Sheng, I will take care of things here. You're free to go about your own business.
Ooh, Xinqiue and Keqing. Oh, good, really?
They're back! So did you find it? Yes, Master Xinqiue has quite an exceptional memory. Demystifying the legends of Liyue does indeed mention the stove god. However, it says the following. The body of the dragon wielded a tail that could eclipse the sun, and claws to command fire and teach the ways of wisdom. Receiving the gift bequeathed unto them, humankind cooked food with fire, and thus did they prosper.
The body of a dragon? The stories about Rex Lapis say the same thing.
That much is true, but this is the only passage in the whole book. If we want to find out more, we'll have to continue our investigation. There's nothing further to discover here. It seems we'll have to look at other options.
I come from a long lineage of exorcists, and our family too has amassed a number of ancient texts. Now that you mention the stove god, I seem to recall reading somewhere that this god once appeared at the Guili Assembly. Of course, I can't say if it's true or not.
Books are penned by people. All they can do is show what the author was thinking. Everyone's mind is different, so every book on a given topic will give a different account. I apologize that we could not help in a more substantial capacity.
Your help thus far is quite ample. Liyue is a vast and rich land. All things that existed here in the past have left their trace. So long as we do not abandon our search, it is sure to bear fruit eventually.
Where's Goomba going?
Thank you all. We will continue our investigation elsewhere.
Hold up. I had a question too. Xinqiue, Chongyun, could you tell me what kind of food you like?
Don't say spicy food, boy!
Food? Oh no. You're not thinking of taking part in the Masterful Chefs, are you?
Yes!
Yeah, I totally am. What's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Xiangling, this is a major event. I beg you, please don't cook anything strange for this competition.
What do you mean, strange?
Mushroom slime stew, to give one example.
Okay, fair enough. That dish isn't my most popular. But that's why I'm doing all this research, so I can create some really special dishes to win everyone over.
Well, in that case, I like cold food.
That's because you can't handle hot and spicy, right?
Yeah, we all know that.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
My tastes are on the mild side. I prefer gentle dishes with minimal seasoning. Soups and stews.
Hi, Goomba!
vegetables
Hi,
and
Goomba!
broth,
Waving at
seafood
us.
Or freshwater fish, either boiled or steamed. These kinds of dishes I am most partial to.
No surprises from the Gugua Geek. Okay, another mild child. Got it.
These are just personal preferences, and everyone's are quite different. Are you sure this eclectic mix of opinions will be of any use?
Of course! You're my customers, and putting a smile on customers' faces is my calling as a chef.
Though Xiangling's market research blade stabs often into the dark, her heart never strays from the noble path.
If anyone can win the hearts and minds with their cooking, it's gotta be someone like Xiangling. She's got pure intentions and really cares about the customers. No, where's all this praise coming from? Knock it off, guys. You're embarrassing me. Sorry for holding you all up. That's all I needed to know. Shall we carry on with the investigation now? Over to you, Keqing. Where to next?
So we've learned the stove god allegedly made an appearance at the Guili Assembly. But today that place is largely a wasteland with few traces of human activity. Longshuin is close by, so let's stop off there on the way over and see what we can find out.
Forgive us, for this is where we must part ways. May your journey be a smooth one.
No, I want them to come.
Yes, best of luck. If you run into any difficulties, come and find us. We'll be only too glad to help.
Thanks, everyone.
Let's go! Next stop, Longshuin!
I don't want to leave. I got my team. Hello, I got 2 of them. I'm the real one. Talk to you first.
Now, which book to read today? Aha! How about this? Chongyun, pick a book, any book, and read it out loud to me, will you? That way, I can give my mind a rest.
Okay. Once upon a time, 2 gay boys fell in love. But all the hells are blue. Wait, is that us? Yes, my boyfriend! That's my line!
Huh? That's why you brought me along?
Don't like that plan? Okay, then I'll read one for you. How about Young and Hopelessly Smitten?
Xinqiue, don't you think you have one too many frivolous books in your collection?
Okay. A guide to getting ahead in Yujing Terrace. How about this one then?
Oh, really, Xinqiue?
Aw, they're really meant for each other. Look at these two. So who are we going to see down here, actually?
There's Yanxiao!
Seriously? Not Chow? I want to talk to Chow too?
Traveler, who are all these people?
They're my girlfriends! But I don't want dating! I'm just a chef!
Friends of ours! Allow Paimon to introduce Xiangling, Guoba, and Keqing.
Keqing? Of the Chishing? She's
Hi.
No need to be so nervous, Young Chow.
It's not that. I'm just your typical commoner. I've never met someone as high up as the Yuheng before in my whole life.
Look at that strong body, those powerful hands, and honest voice. This guy must be a really great chef.
You like strong men?
So, is there something I can help you with? You've come a long way out to end up at Wangshu Inn.
Let me fill you in.
Okay. Chanata says smiley blah blah blah. Okay.
Okay, I see.
Legends claim that the Stove God once appeared at the Guili Assembly. As Wangshu Inn is the oldest extant building in this area, any historical texts from around these parts are likely to have ended up here. Is there a room in this inn for storing books? And if there is, do any of them mention the Stove God?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have a fair few ancient texts here. I remember looking through an old recipe book once. I just need to remember where they're all stored. If you're happy to wait here for a few minutes, I'll go have a look right away. Oh, Traveler, there's something I need to discuss with you.
Oh?
What is it? We need to pay up or something?
What? No, I wouldn't take your money. We're all friends here. I just wanted to ask if you had the time to make a satisfying salad for me.
Again?
Satisfying salad? What for?
A certain person come to mind.
Yeah, guy who hangs out on the roof terrace, you know? Good-looking fella, not too tall.
Shh! Don't you think he can hear you?
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, you know who I mean. The boss told me to take care of him, but this guy, let me tell you, he is one tough nut to crack. He usually turns his nose up at everything that isn't almond tofu.
Oh, it's Chow!
But the boss tells me you once made him a satisfying salad, and it all went down so well. So, I was thinking, could you teach me how to make it too? That way, I'll have something else in my arsenal.
Oh, so this is for show! You guys really look after him, huh?
Well, that's life, right? You gotta look out for your own people.
Thanks for going to dig out that book.
All right then, wait right here. I'll be just 1 minute.
I guess I'm cooking food.
Clock is ticking! 59, 58...
51, 40, 29, 80!
Sorry for the trouble, Traveler.
We're all friends here.
Okay.
After a while, Smiley eventually came back for the ancient Tonus book.
Here
Hand.
you are.
Thanks.
Thank you ever so much.
While Keqing's reading her book, let's make that satisfying salad. Xiangling, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'd love to come watch too, but I don't want to get in the way, so I'll just stay here with Keqing. Okay, shall we go then?
Go ahead and get started. I'll just watch from over here. I only need to watch you make it once to have it committed to memory.
Okay. Hold on. Do I have any to cook with? Oh, I do. Oh my god, I love recipes. I'm gonna make plenty. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. I made you 3! That's too much for Chow. Okay, he probably said.
Alright, thanks for that. I think I've got it now.
You got all the steps down, right?
Of course. Don't forget, I am the best chef around these parts.
Let's go see what Keqing and Xiangling are up to.
Can I see Chow? I want to see him.
Keqing, Xiangling, we're back!
You finished cooking? Good timing. We finished our reading too.
And? Useful? Or no?
Useful. There is a passage concerning the Stove God, and it's not what we were expecting. I quote, 60 miles to the northwest is the Guili Assembly.
You're always going somewhere.
Many were settled there, where they hunted in groups, farmed the land, and made their living from what the soil yielded. When the Stove God descended, one god became many, all of which were the height of children. As does a star when it descends into the world, so the Stove God went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. With fire, the people at last learned to make hot food, and they dined on rice congee and cooked meat thereafter. This is a radically different account from the one given in Demystifying the Legends of Liyue, and also a conflicting one.
One god became many? Does that mean there was more than one stove god?
Taking the text at face value, that is what it says.
Really?
Went out among the common folk and taught them to create fire. So did the stove god really go and teach people how to cook firsthand?
Now that's a god who truly cared for their people.
So we've got two leads, but they contradict each other. How do we know which one to believe?
By continuing our investigation and reserving judgment for now. Thank you for this text, Yanxiao.
It's my pleasure, really. Think nothing of it. If anything, I should be thanking the traveler. Listen, you've helped me an awful lot. Not just today, but in the past, too. I want to make it up to you properly, and as it happens, things are pretty quiet here today. So I'd like to take the chance to treat you all. What do you say? Will you stay for a meal?
Yes.
Wow, he sure sounds confident in his cooking. I like that. Confidence is one of the best ingredients a chef can have. I really want to try his cooking. I say we take him up on his offer.
Keqing, can you spell the time?
It's hard to refuse a generous offer like that. Yes, I think we can fit this in. Yanxiao, we await your culinary creations with great anticipation.
I won't disappoint.
Okay, well, let's cook us. This fish is fucking raw! Is my chow upstairs, Willy? Chow? 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 Fuck.
Everybody, please be seated.
You think you own the place?
I'll sit here with Guba.
Gumba? You gonna watch us it? Okay. No. Oh, he talks? That's how he talks? Like, blah, blah, blah. After some work, Smiley just revises a multi-course.
Here we are. That's everything you ordered.
Oh my god, is he okay? I ate like shit like that yesterday at the Wolf.
It all smells amazing. I think I've met my fellow finalist.
Ooh.
It smells beautiful.
I like how Charlie is.
Strange. I never would have guessed that such a gifted chef worked here. This inn isn't particularly known for its food.
Everyone likes a good meal, whether they're staying the night or just stopping by for a bite. We call it an inn, but the fact is it's much more than that. We have to cater to all aspects of daily life to make this a true home away from home. Please enjoy your meal at your leisure. I should get back to work now.
Yanxiao, are you taking part in this year's Masterful Chefs?
Huh? You too?
Yup, I've signed up already, and I've got my eyes on the prize. Your cooking's delicious, Yanxiao. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the final.
Huh. Interesting. All right, I'll see you there.
What was that? Some kind of power move?
No, it seemed more sportsmanlike than that.
Yup, he's a really talented chef. His food was excellent, and it showed he has a level-headed personality. That's the kind of chef that could be a match for me. I haven't had any competitive cooking experience since my cook-off with Brooke in Springvale.
That was like last year, back in 2020. When the heat is off, you'll rise to the challenge.
You're too kind. Guoba, what are you doing?
Guoba's eating the...
Those were Keqing's. How could you steal them while she wasn't looking?
Oh, my golden shrimp balls.
No, dicks! Bad! Power didn't say bad, seriously?
You ate every last one? Oh, Guoba, we've been through this. When we're with friends, you gotta be on your best behavior, okay?
Like, toss it to the river then, be like, punishment, die!
I'm so sorry, Keqing. I promise I'll make it up to you. What's the big deal? We can just get another plate. After all, it's Yanxiao's treat today. It's not the same, though. The moment's gone. Sure, you can eat something else, but you can never go back and change the feeling of despair as your food is snatched away from right under your nose. The dining experience is a trinity of emotion, food, and atmosphere, and you've got to have all three to make it work.
I have to say, now that you mention it, That is a very accurate appraisal of the situation.
I'm gonna make it up to you, Keqing. Is there anything you want to eat? Anything at all. Whatever it is, I'll make it for you.
I don't have high hopes for this. But equally, I don't want her feeling guilty. Okay, I'll let her do this for me.
What do you say about me, bitch? Nothing!
If you insist, there is one dish that perhaps you could try making for me. It's an old recipe from my grandfather's notes.
Oh?
No problem. May I see it?
I'll get it to you when we're back in Liyue Harbor.
Everyone enjoys my child personally cook, except for Keqing.
Traveler, have you finished eating?
No. Yes.
Before we do anything else, let's head back to Liyue Harbor. I need to fetch something.
Here's your punishment, Goomba. Go in the water. What? So, what are we looking... Really? Talk to them real quick for anything else, you know?
I need to go home to fetch my grandfather's notes. Let's meet at Wanman Restaurant later.
Great! I'll go get everything ready. Traveler, what about you? Are you gonna do your own thing for a while, or do you want to come in and have a seat?
On a date.
I actually have something to discuss with him. You go ahead. We'll join you later.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, come on. Can you just come with us?
Traveler, come here for a moment.
What is it?
I need your advice on something. What do I need to do to get along with Xiangling?
I thought you were gonna kiss me in front of Baibon! Fuck!
Seriously? That's what's stressing you out?
What's so strange about it? Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, nice Baba, you know!
You're super smart, and you're always so sure of yourself. Paimon thought you'd never need advice from anyone about anything.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Xiangling's always so warm and friendly with me. This time especially. And now she's desperate to do me a favor. So, is that supposed to mean... we're friends already?
I think we are, I guess.
I'm just not used to dealing with people who are so warm right from the get-go. How exactly am I supposed to respond to that?
You seem to be getting along fine already.
Okay. Noted. Thank you, Traveler. I'll see you again shortly.
Okay, we're going back to the restaurant. Restaurant?
What's making Keqing so self-conscious? Paimon thought nobody would be able to get under her skin.
I'd like to hear what Xiangli's thinking. I'm gonna end here, guys. So, next episode, we're gonna go see what Xiangli's gonna think about Keqing. Sayonara.